I'm not gonna cry anymore.
Hi everyone, this is Shauna TV. IU suddenly released a plan to release a new album. The album art had like really familiar her albums, and then it just like kind of indicated that it's gonna be related to those albums or missing memories or songs.
So the album title, 조각집, in English it has just been titled Pieces, but 조각 means pieces, like some pieces of something. And then the 집 part is a counter for albums or a collection of different things, right? It's missing from the English translation, but the title's basically like a collection of pieces that have come together. And why is it called that?
She explained like this album consists of little memories between her album releases.
We listened to this album today while I was like cleaning, and it sounded like a very easy listening. I was reading the lyrics after I had a full face of makeup, and I was just crying. The meanings of these songs are just so powerful, and we're gonna break them down each song.
Yeah, the first song of this album is called Drama. She made this song when she was 20, and then she sang this in a lot of concerts apparently, but I don't think I've heard it.
Yeah,
so.
we missed it, I think, at the one concert we went to.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I thought it was really cute sounding. Like I mentioned, she wrote this when she was 20. Now she's all grown up, like she's 29, but her singing sounds like her young time. I wrote 풋풋함이 그대로 묻어나온다. So I was like, it sounds so innocent and like super energetic as a young person.
I wrote the same thing.
Yeah, it's really cute. Since when she wrote this until now, she still has that kind of identity of like writing Korean-centric lyrics.
Not using English?
Yeah, not using English.
Yeah.
And then like storytelling kind of things. So it was really nice to see how much she didn't change in a good way for me. Fun fact, the recorder sound, she did it.
She recorded
her recorder playing. I just imagined it, how cute it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And lastly, I wrote, I really like this one as a first song. It sounds simple and light, but if you read the lyrics, it really like matches well to this album. Last two lines of the lyric, it says, like another drama, like unpopular drama. Like it just came out and then it just moved on. It's like 조각집.
People might not know the songs.
Yeah, people
but
might
they
not.
Exist.
Yeah, but they exist and they mean, something to someone.
I really liked the lyrics of this song because I feel like it's the embodiment of like you are the main character in your story. So I thought that premise and like storytelling was very cute. I also really love how even though it sounds like a cute song, halfway through the lyrics, it's actually really sad. The first half is about like how when you're in love and you're excited, everything looks pretty. And then like in the middle of the song, they basically like break up. But I love how the tone of the song doesn't change. It's only the lyrics. So if you're not like listening carefully, you wouldn't know. Like Sean said, I really liked how she recorded it like her younger self. It sounds like she's playing the role of herself at that time. The ways that you can feel that in the song, first of all, is the beat. It's very like bouncy. And then vocally, she uses some like nasal sounds, so like she like pushes the on out of her nose so it sounds cuter, like more childish. And then also the 골목 골목. She makes it super nasal. So, 꼴목, 꼴목, 꼴목. It's like she's like swallowing the word. I thought that was very beautifully done and a nice intro to the rest of this album.
I think it's not just a sad song. The original story to this song writing was like she had a friend who just broke up with boyfriend or girlfriend, I don't know. She wanted to cheer the friend up.
Yeah.
So like although the sad event happens in the song, they want to encourage the friend. So
It's like a funny song.
yeah, it's a power giving song.
Yeah. The next song is 정거장, which means bus stop, but the English title is Next Stop.
정거장에서 만나게 될까 그리워했던 얼굴을
As everyone knows, this song is so lovely. It's so beautiful. I just think she's so talented at taking things that are so simple and making them have so much meaning and depth, even though they sound simple. And then the part when like there's like harps or like strings, I'm not sure, but they like fill in some of the offbeats. I felt like that made the song sound very like mystical. In my head, the story I saw was like a ghost or like a spirit that was like stuck at this stop and like waiting for someone to come see them again, and then they like don't come back, but like the person's still kind of holding on to hope that they'll be able to see this person again. And I thought one really beautiful way that this was portrayed in the lyrics was in the second line of the chorus, each chorus. The first chorus, it's 얼굴. Which is face. The second chorus, it's and then the very last one, it's 그리워했던 바람. So it's like that person, you're like sending them off. It's such a like poetic, like beautiful way to describe like loss and grief, not being able to see this person. She's just such an artist. Amazing.
In her release note, she mentions like it doesn't have like special chord progression or anything, but then I think that's the power of her song.
Yeah.
Like it's so simple, but also like we are very used to it. We're familiar with that.
Yeah.
So it's even better somehow. Like you mentioned, this kind of reminded you of like Ghost and stuff. So I thought the instrument set that was used in this song similar to Ghibli.
Yeah.
So I was thinking Totoro, because like in Totoro there's like bus station Totoro with the rain, umbrella waiting for you together. That image just like came to my mind. One thing that was really interesting about this song, like in the lyric, the person is not moving, waiting for someone to show up, but then a lot of things are moving.
Around them.
Yeah, around them. And then there's a lot of lines in this lyric. So there's like se로 means like vertical. And then 길어지다, like your shadow gets longer. You know, in like movies, they like
As time passes.
yeah, as time passes, they move. So a lot of that movements with the like lines, it really contrasts with the waiting scenes. So I really
It's like
loved
a time lapse.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. So like in my brain, I was like imagining this scene where you're at the bus stop waiting for someone, and then like the entire scene just moves around you.
But the person
Like the person is just like there waiting. Yeah. It was beautiful experience. Next song is 겨울잠.
내게 기대어 조각 잠을 자던 그 모습 그대로 잠들었구나 무슨 꿈을 꾸니 깨어나면 이야기해줄 거지 언제나의 아침처럼
In English, it's winter sleep, but 겨울잠 literal meaning is hibernate.
Hibernation.
Yeah, she mentions in the release note this song came out because of 몇 번의 커다란 헤어짐. A lot of people did together. So like 종현 or 설리, her good friends left this world, and then I think she was really careful about it too. Not everyone can understand why or anything. You shouldn't assume. But then I think it's time that she can talk about it, but as a friend who's just waiting for them to come back, or, yeah. So the lyric is about the first year after the event. For me, it felt like so quiet, but like it's so normal. How she started the song felt like it's nothing special. Time just passes. It's quiet, but it's normal to experience the time passing. And then she just talks to you like a friend who has always been there. I felt it was pretty powerful starting. And then I really loved how she introduced 4 seasons with different units. So spring was like flower.
내일은 봄 여송이 꺾어다 너의 방문 앞에 두었어
And then the summer was ice water.
띄운 여름 한컵 따라다 너의 머리맡에 두었어
Autumn was a piece of letter.
왜곡한 가을 한 장 접어다 너의 우체통에 넣었어
겨울 is like one breath.
하얀 겨울 한숨 속에 다 나의 혼잣말을 담았어 줄곧 잘 참아내다가도 가끔은 철없이 보고 싶어
Like you know what's going on, you know your friend is not coming back, but in the lyric it just feels like you're just singing next to a friend who's asleep. So it was beautiful, and the lyric is very, very sad. In the release note again, like she talks about like I'll try not to collapse while singing this, and you'll know it. You as in like friends somewhere else. So I really love this song. Can you do this?
Can you get me a tissue?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, like I said earlier, we were listening to these without reading the lyrics, and I was like, oh, winter sleep. Like, it's about napping because it's cold. Like, not wanting to get up is what I thought it would be about first. And then I read the lyrics, and I was like, so yeah, I was a really big Shawool, and I still really love Shiny. 2017 December hit really hard, and I think it's extra hard because people don't talk about it very much, especially in Korea. I think not because they don't want to talk about it, but because people on the internet are really harsh. So if an artist talks about someone in the wrong way, or like someone out there thinks it's the wrong way, then they will get attacked. And then, the cycle kind of happens all over again where they really suffer. So I think it's safer for them to not talk about it. But in the release notes for this song, she said that this song was written when she was going through a lot of farewells And like she said what age it was, and I checked the numbers and it was like the year that Sully passed away. I'm guessing it's also about other friends too, but I think like she was very close to Sully, so, and like that's the whole SM town that I grew up seeing, so it is very, very hard. This song is about the like irony and the comfort and the heartbreak knowing that like nature and the rest of the world is going to keep moving and those friends are not.
긴 잠 실컷 자고 나오면 그때쯤엔 예쁘게 피어 있겠다. 금세 다 녹아버릴 텐데 너는 아직 혼자 쉬고 싶은가 봐.
Like it's really like weird that that's a comforting thing, like knowing things move on, but I don't know, I just think she captured that in this song so beautifully. Like, look, the flowers blooming, look at this cup of water, like things are happening for me and I wish I could share them with you. And I thought it was really sweet as a friend that it's like, first I was thinking like, is it like denial about losing them? But I think this song is not about denial, it's about like faith that their presence is still kind of there with you. It's really sad because there are lines that are like, I needed to tell you this, like I needed to show you this, but
무슨 꿈을 꾸니 깨어나면 이야기해줄 거지 언제나의 아침처럼.
like even though that person is gone, they're like sharing an experience. She's sharing an experience with them. When Sully passed away, she didn't say anything publicly except that she like delayed her album release and then she like posted a picture from the Chatshire album and said like happy for your anniversary, and it was a drawing that Sully had made, and I think that was because she had to be careful about how she talked about it, and it just like really breaks my heart to think about how these public figures have to be so careful about such a strong emotion and they like can't share it with anyone. I'm just so glad this song exists, and I hope she got a lot of support during that time and that she still has people supporting her, and that IU never has to do things that she doesn't want to do ever again, because that's how these people stay on this world. As fans, I think sometimes people forget that you cannot demand another human and tell them what to do. They are living a life that they deserve to live. Like no one else should be able to tell them what to do. So I'm really proud of IU and like where she's at now, and the fact that this song is like out for us.
Yeah.
The next song is No, which means you.
나는 너를 보고픈 너를 떠올린다.
I was so crushed by the last song that I only wrote like 5 words. We have heard it before somewhere.
It was released in 2016 on the SoundCloud, and then people just posted on YouTube, and then naturally every IU song comes out to my playlist, so she re-recorded it.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, this time.
I really liked the harmonies, the lower harmonies, on No.
넌 어떨까 오늘도 하여픈가 너.
But this song is also about missing someone. It's about like, we're far away from each other and I miss you, but I think we're looking at the same sky.
어딘가 너 있는 곳에도 여기와 똑같은 하늘이 드나.
Just just breaks my heart, man.
I think I already read the backstory about this song a long time ago, so I thought it was really cute. It's basically missing Yuinna. So she was filming for a drama, I think, and then she was missing her best friend Yuinna, and then she thought of her and they wrote this song. So
Cute.
yeah, it's really cute. Although like the topic is missing someone, I didn't know missing someone can be depicted this pretty way.
Yeah.
Like her lyric is really like pretty. I don't know how to explain it otherwise. Again, like she uses a lot of like Korean instead of like English or anything. 흐르고 설키고 떨어진다.
단어가 이리 더 많을까 뜨고 흐르고 설키고 떨어진다 나
끝없이 흔오는 누구를 알까?
끝없이 한오는 누구를 알까 별 하나 없는 새카만 밤 나는 너를 유일한 너를 떠올린다
So 흔올다 is like missing someone a lot. Like super dark night in the middle of the sky, only you are shining. And then knowing that this was directed to her best friend Yuinna, it's so cute. Yeah, for me, it was lighter than other songs in the album. The last song is Love Letter. In Korean, 러브레터.
가끔 불러주던 형편없는 휘바람에 그 모든 나의 자리에 나 머물러 있다오
So, we've heard the song from Sketchbook. She named it 미공개 자작곡. And then later she met up with Jung Seung-hwan, another singer we really like. She released a song for his album.
Wait, was it
Flare.
released?
Yeah, it was released. I've
Oh,
heard
so
the
it's
song.
out there?
Yeah,
The same lyrics?
yeah, same lyrics, same
Oh.
song, pretty much. Different singer. So Jung Seung-hwan already sang this song a while back,
see.
and then the guitarist for that song is Kwak Jin-won. So,
Oh.
so three combination we really love. All together, IU, Jung Seung-hwan, Kwak Jin-won trio.
Wow.
They they perfected the song, and then IU's like, you know what? Let me do my version too, and then release it. She also mentions it in the release notes, saying like she purposefully made it sound different from Jung Seung-hwan's version. So basically, the story, it's a story again. It's about old couple, and it's a last love letter you're writing before you leave this world. You pass out, pass away.
Pass out. I was crying until you pass out.
The last love letter, yeah,
Before you pass away.
before you pass away. Yeah, and then the song starts with the writing letter sound. I think it's really beautiful, and then it talks about death so calmly. I'm gonna go, but don't cry. I'll be here in your memories. You know. I also mentions it, but it's also directed to Yuena. Like I'll be within your memory. You know. So even if you miss me, don't worry too much. And then I was really feeling weird about how calm their writing is. You know, like you're about to die, and then you're just telling your partner like everything's gonna be okay. So I was wondering like if I get older, when time comes, will that also happen to me? Because like it also reminded my grandfather. He always talked about his future death like in calmly manner.
He's like,
will
I
be
want to
fine."
fly away. He was super healthy at the time he talked about it, but he
Yeah.
was like, I've lived my life. I'm gonna just fly away.
So, like, will I be like that too when time comes to me? It's just like we're so young still, so I couldn't imagine being this calm. Really sad. really, really sad, but also, again, really, really pretty.
And it's like acceptance.
Yeah, it's acceptance. For now, I don't know how I can react to this because I don't think I can be this calm at this moment, but yeah, it's beautiful that way.
So the first thing I noticed that I thought was interesting was the other songs, 너 and the 겨울잠 one are written in 반말, so informal speech because they're to her friends. But this one is written in like old form endings. Is it old or formal?
Old respectful
Old
endings.
old as in like not old people, but like old
Era.
era. So it makes it like even more beautiful, I think.
골목길 머뭇하던 저 단영을 기억하오 그날의 5시를 난 잊을 수 없다오
So the two lines that really got me were at the end of the chorus.
모든 나의 자리에 나 머물러 있다오 어디보다 그대 안에 나 머물러 있다오
I remain in all of these places in our past. And then the last one is like, basically, it's like I live on in you
More than anywhere else.
more than anywhere else. And then I was crying like this, writing these notes. And then the last line is,
그대 울지 마시오
my dear, don't cry. I was like, dang it. You know the scene in Lilac when she's like looking at the train and then she looks at the camera and looks straight in your soul? I heard the last line and I was like, she's watching me. Yeah, I think like what this song and this album told me is that she's had a lot of chances to think about grief and loss and acceptance. I think a lot of us just charge through life working really hard because we don't want to think about these things. So I think it's really remarkable that I think it came from a lot of hardship, but she has had to make time to accept these losses. And then she's processed it enough to let them out in the world as an album. It's just really beautiful. So we got through every song. In terms of the whole album, I was thinking Lilac is an album about the excitement of the new era of her 30s. In Korea, with Korean age, everyone gets 1 year older with the new year. So she's turning 30 in Korean age in, 2 days? Lilac is the excitement of this new era. I felt like 조각집 was like the remaining fragments. That's the word I was looking for. It's not pieces, it's fragments. So 조각집 is letting go of those fragments and the people who will always be her 20s. Like the things and the people that made her who she is in her 20s, she's releasing them into the world and then welcoming this new era. And I just thought that was so cool, so beautiful. Any other thoughts about the whole album?
Yeah, that's the only thing that a powerful person can do. Welcoming at the same time you're talking about your feelings, probably unwanted feelings as well. Watching as a third person's perspective, and then now you're writing about it and then singing about it and sharing your feelings. In a way, it's being super vulnerable, but at the same time, it's really powerful messages. I'm really proud of her, and that her writing is just like so beautiful. Like there's no other words can explain this. I really wish I could translate this in English really well, but no matter what I do, I don't know how it'll be depicted in a way she wrote. I'm just like glad that I speak the same language as IU at this moment, so I could understand this,
축하드려요.
like part of it.
We hope that this video helps you understand the beauty and the depth of these lyrics. I don't want to end with just, I'm really glad I speak Korean and then leave it at that.
Sorry,
So
not
yes,
sorry.
that's the reason for this album review video.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, thank you IU for releasing this album. I'm really happy that I can end this year with this beautiful album.
And thank you all so much for watching this video and analyzing IU lyrics with us.
And if you also enjoyed this, please don't forget to subscribe and like button down below.
Let's continue supporting IU 언니 in her 30s and beyond.
And beyond.
Yes. Bye everyone. See you in our next video. Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Happy New Year. Bye.
나의 자리